Guys, this video, I'm gonna show you how you can set up punches using your teep or your push kick. So most of the time, in Muay Thai especially, the teep is used as a way of keeping your opponent at a longer range. The Muay Femur style is, I guess you'd call it the technical fighter. So the likes of Saenchai, Lurdzilla, those guys are Muay Femur. They try and keep their opponent out of the clinch. When it comes to the clinch, they use the clinch to spoil them or off balance them so they can get back to this range again. So most of the time, the teep is used as a way of just keeping my opponent on the end of my range. Now, we can also use the teep to just create some misdirection. So our opponent starts thinking, okay, I need to be aware of this strike coming to my stomach. So they start to maybe bring their posture down in order to deal with that, or bring their hands away in order to deal with that teep. So I might be teeping here, and then Nick starts to like try and swipe away, and when he does, I can use that to set my punches up. Now, when we're deliberately faking the teep, our posture is going to be slightly different to how we throw it if we were trying to keep them away. So I'll quickly show you guys the technique of how to keep my opponent away. From here, I want to be really long, like really long with that. Trying to keep them almost like, the analogy I use is I'm sitting on the couch, the chip packet is on the coffee table, and I can't be bothered getting out of my seat. So I reach and scrunch my toes as far as I can to reach that chip packet. And that's basically how I'm gonna try and reach that teep as long as I can with those toes. Now, when I fake it, I'm going to, instead of reaching out, because when I reach out, see, a lot of the time it actually creates distance between my shoulders and his head, which makes it hard for me to punch. From there to there is such a long distance to cover that I just wouldn't do it. You know, I'd use a teep on its own in that instance. But if I was trying to set my punches up, I'm going to remove the extension of the hips and shoulders, and I'm just going to bring my knee up and snap it from the knee. So there won't be the drive. It's just going to be from here. And see how Nick braced for impact there, made him want to come in. That's exactly what I want, right? So the knee comes up, I just fake it, and then you can come down with whatever punch you want. For this one, I'll demonstrate how to do it with the right cross. So I'm here with Nick. I've teeped him once. I've teeped him again. Boom, there's my cross. Just drawing that right cross straight off the back. So out, up, sorry, knee up, snap from the knee, and then when I bring that foot down, see how there's a slight forward rock with my body. And that sets up my right cross to come through. It gives me that slight momentum to carry on straight through to the right cross. And if I've sold the teep correctly, if I've made him really believe I was going to hit that stomach, then hopefully he's responded to that either by bringing his hands down, or sometimes guys will, you know, if they're not willing to bring their hands away, will slightly crunch their abs and come down, which is also good for that right cross because it means he's more committed to bringing his head in. So say Nick, I go like that, boom, just like that, beautiful. So I've gone fake. I can even hit him with an elbow because he's brought his head down, brought his hands together, and I just do that uppercut elbow, or tuck mala in Thai, that elbow straight up the center. So I've gone boom, teep, teep, boom, boom, boom. You can set up anything from there, really. It just depends on how they react. I'll do a few of those. There's heaps of options, really. You just free flow it from there. So this is a good drill with a partner with a body pad, just like that. You hit the teep a few times, and when you're ready, fake it. Throw your combinations off the end. Obviously don't hit them. You're just looking for the openings. Nathan Corbett, actually, go and check out his Instagram. He's got some great examples of him doing this, where he doesn't actually hit with the elbows, but he's pulling hands down, boom, roll, bam, 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 boom. He never actually makes contact, but he sees every shot, and in his head, he landed them. So we're just moving around a little bit, Nikki. See, just getting those little reactions from him is exactly what I want. Notice on this one it feels comfortable. Most of the time I'm coming down leading with the right hand and the left hook feels natural to follow. Obviously, as you land your punches, you can start to close the distance more and be looking for those elbows. I'll do a few like that. So teep, teep, fake, boom, bah, boom, oof, oof. Oh, sorry man, you're right. I'll try that again. So teep, notice once I get that little bit of his attitude to cover up, it gets a lot easier to be more selective with my shots, because once he's in this there, I'm not as worried about him hitting me back. He's in, to me, looks like a defensive posture. So I'm always watching, but I can throw a little bit less caution in and just be looking for where I'm gonna hit him. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you think, or who your favorite fighter is that utilizes that teep to knee or teep to elbow, teep to punch. Anyone who uses fake teeps really well, chuck it in the comments, we'll have a look.